Hi everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 4 Realm of Magic. So Genevieve is right now reading the tome that she found in the Magic Realm a few parts ago, which is actually a tome about a potion, I think. Teaches the reader a potion that unlocks the power of friendly conversation. And alchemy is not the magic that Genevieve really focuses on, but it's still something that she's quite interested in. You know, she wants to learn as much as possible about being a spellcaster and all of the options that it brings, and you know, everything that you can do as a spellcaster. And her aunt, after all, is one of the master of alchemy in the Magic Realm, or in the spellcaster world, basically. So she, of course, hears a lot about potions and how to make them, and I'm sure that Astrid told her about maybe some ingredients. What is going on with you? No, I'm not going to give you food. Lecture about begging for food, and Benson, you need to lecture about eating human food. Also, as you can see, both Gem and Crystals have the cone of shame because I got Astrid to bring them to the vet to spay them to avoid having surprise kittens again. Genevieve is receiving a call from her mother. Hey honey, it's mom. When are you going to come visit? I put all my love and effort into raising you. You can at least drop by once in a while and tell your dear mommy you love her, can't you? So that's actually quite interesting because within a couple of days there's going to be Harvest Fest, and this is going to be the first Harvest Fest that Genevieve is not going to spend living with her family, because technically, if you remember, Genevieve is supposed to be in university right now. So I think that Genevieve would tell her mom that she might be able to visit tomorrow. Maybe we go tomorrow? I guess we could do this, but you know, this is kind of a message from her mother telling her, hey, are you coming over for Harvest Fest? Just like all of the other students from university, because I haven't heard from you in a while, so I'd like to know, are you coming over? And you know what? Genevieve, she's really missing her family, even though she doesn't have the best relationship with her mother. I'm sure she would like to spend Harvest Fest with her. Let's say I'll visit you tomorrow. Okay then, I hope we see you though. Genevieve has learned a new potion recipe and has found a sample, so she now has the potion of forced friendship. Can she taste it or teach Astrid to use it? I'm not sure. Although, let's go ahead and play with Benson. I think he needs some fun. Astrid, I'd like for you to use the bathrooms. She'll need also for her career to read a gardening skill book. I'll have her do that probably later on. For now, I really want for her to go and experiment, and I want for her to discover another potion. So yeah, in a couple of days it's going to be Harvest Fest, so Genevieve telling her mom that she's going to drop by tomorrow. Maybe she's going to go to see her parents. Hopefully she's not going to tell them that she is a spellcaster if she actually goes. I'm quite curious to see if she's actually going to go ahead and spend Harvest Fest with her family and how it's gonna go, because I don't think Genevieve is really... You know, she would be very discreet when it comes to her powers. It's one of the best things that has happened to her in a very long time, so she's of course very excited about this, and she'd like to share that news to her family, you know. Plus, as I said, she doesn't have the best relationship with her mom, and she doesn't feel like her mom accepts her for who she is. And this would be like showing her mom that she's actually good at something and that she can be someone. So Genevieve might actually show her mom that she is a spellcaster and break this tacit rule of not telling anyone that you are a spellcaster. We'll see. Also, Astrid would like to teach some magic to Astrid because she had a talk with Icarus, and Icarus told her that he actually got, he received a spell. You know, someone cast a spell on him? I still don't know how to use this verb. Anyway, someone cast a spell on him, and he doesn't know who that was, but he talked about this to Astrid, of course. And Astrid, she has an idea of who might have done it. She's not sure, but she would like to teach Genevieve a bit more about the responsibilities of being a spellcaster and the risks of being a spellcaster. She'd like to teach a couple things to Genevieve about magic, and this would actually be very useful when it comes to their spellcaster's rank. Especially for Genevieve, because she needs to improve this one quite a bit. Also, she needs to win, Genevieve needs to win 3 duels against other spellcasters, and I found out actually that you can get cursed if you lose too many duels against spellcasters. I don't know how many duels you need to lose to get this curse, but I think Genevieve is in danger when it comes to this. Oh, Icarus! He would like to come over and hang out. Is that okay? Sure. Oh, that's sweet that he's coming over. But yeah, Genevieve is also very tired because she had to go to work very early this morning. Actually, when she came back home from the nightclub, she had to go to work right away. So she didn't really have a very good night of sleep. So as you can see, she's of course very, very tired. It's actually a pretty good idea that she's taking a nap right now. But as soon as she wakes up, I'd like for her maybe to practice a bit her magic. Probably the Untamed magic, or maybe the Mischief one. Oh, Icarus is tense. I'm sure he's been trying to figure out who might have casted a spell on him. I really need to look up this verb. But yeah, he's been looking up who might have done this, and he's probably very annoyed not to be able to figure out who could have done this. Let's try to calm him down. Let's talk about potion mishaps and those about magic. Oh, who is this? Oh, it's Tomix. I hear you have been building your magical prowess. Would you like to put it to the test and duel me at the duel grounds? Oh, I remember when Realm of Magic just came out, this interaction was actually kind of glitched out. But you know what, let's give it a go and see if it works. Alright, so Genevieve and Tomix just arrived in the Magic Realm. Genevieve doesn't have a broom. Or maybe she hasn't learned how to ride one yet. Maybe Astrid should teach her. But we haven't received any more packages in the mail since the first ever time and only time we got one, when Astrid, I think, reached the level 3 of a spellcaster as a spellcaster. We haven't received another package. I'd like to receive another one to be able to get some more perks and items to use. She's taking her sweet time. Genevieve finally arrived at the duel grounds. Hopefully she's going to win this one, otherwise she might get cursed. Oh, that's right, she also has her wand. Maybe she's going to be more powerful with it? Apparently not. She forgot how to use her shield. Ugh. She's really not doing that great when it comes to dueling people. Usually my Sims win at least one duel, but she's lost every single one duel that she's been a part of. And is she losing? No. I'm actually quite worried that she's going to lose again. She's losing again! Oh, she lost, but she didn't get cursed. Alright. Oh, he's leaving. Well, you know what? We are in the Magic Realm, so let's go back to the HQ. Oh, look at those shooting stars. These look more like fairies. But yeah, let's go back to the main building of the Magic Realm. Maybe she could try to search for another tome. Let's search for tomes. Is there someone else maybe that she can fight? Oh, there's Wilhelmina. Maybe she can have a friendly duel with Wilhelmina on knowledge or stuff. Oh, Piper Hammonds. That's someone I don't know and she looks really nice. Or maybe we can ask Morgan to teach her magic. But I don't know why she's losing all of the duels that she starts. That's really strange. Is there maybe a reward that she can get? Or maybe I should keep the points to be able to get the potions, how is it called? The Potion of Curse Cleansing, yes. Well, you can actually get it from the reward store, but you can also, I think, craft it on the cauldron if you are at a high level enough to be able to craft it, and if you actually know how to craft this potion. But let's see the traits. Maybe she needs to have a special trait to be able to win some... Oh, she needs to be a speed reader. That can be quite handy if she reads tomes. Let's get her this one, yes. But yeah, maybe Astrid will be able to know this potion if Genevieve ever gets cursed. Let's see alchemy. Curse cleansing, there it is. Yes. So maybe Astrid will be able to save Genevieve one day from a curse. I would have thought though that Astrid would have been the one getting cursed. I don't know why, but Sims using the cauldron and working on potions seem to me to be the Sims that are at a higher risks to get a curse for some reason, while the Sims that use spells don't really risk anything. Oh, she found a tome. Tome for low-ranked spellcasters. What is this? The tome contained the teachings of a low-ranked spellcaster. What if she studies it? We should think about heading back home as well. Is it actually helping with her rank? I don't know, but let's see if we can maybe magic You know what, let's do a magic duel for knowledge. She can maybe continue to read this tome later on. But I think it's actually helping with her rank. But now I think every single duel that she's going to start is going to be a risk for her to get cursed. Because I think I read that you needed to lose 5 duels or more, and she's definitely lost more than 5 duels by now. She might have won maybe 1. I'm not even sure. Oh, something that I should maybe think of having her have, basically, is her familiar, the Raven. Maybe this is going to help her. We should try. Magic, let's go and summon the familiar. Although I should have done this before she started this duel because she might get cursed now. And there you go. Maybe we can try with Amelia? We don't really know her that much. Okay, let's go and summon Orion. Let's try to duel Elphaba instead. Let's duel for knowledge. She's so angry. Agony and defeat. She's charged as well. That's dangerous. Maybe Orion is actually the key to her winning a duel, although I really doubt it. Maybe she shouldn't try to duel people that are of a higher rank than her. Maybe she should try to duel with people that are of her level. Oh, that was actually pretty good. Nope, she's losing again. Oh, her wand was red. Genevieve Morrison got the curse of the Duelist from losing too many duels. You lost that duel, the croaking raven doth bellow for revenge. Get them next time. Yeah, I think Genevieve kind of holds a grudge against Elphaba. I don't exactly remember why. So here's the curse. Be prepared to get into more duels. It's going to be a lot harder to win and rewards won't be as good. Well, she never wins. That's quite problematic though when it comes to her aspiration, because she needs to win 3 duels to be able to move on to the next milestone. And she's overcharged. Okay, so she's actually quite hungry. I'm going to have her eat something. Let's go get some leftovers. As for Astrid, she still needs to... Let's go and discard the contents first. But she still needs to read a gardening skill book, so I might actually have her do this really quickly here. There we go. And then she's not really that tired, so I might actually have her continue experimenting on the cauldron until she finds a new potion. Genevieve on her side, she'll need actually to tell Astrid that she got a curse, but I don't know if she would realize that quite yet. Maybe she felt like something wrong was happening when she was dueling against Elphaba. I feel like Elphaba was the one who cast this curse on Genevieve. So maybe Genevieve should become enemies with Elphaba, although Elphaba is a sage, so this probably isn't the best idea to become enemies with a sage, but maybe as she grows as a spellcaster and as her ranks improves, maybe this will be possible for her. But anyway, I'm just going to take care of their needs and I will resume tomorrow morning. It's the next day, or actually the next morning, and it's heavily raining today. And I'm going to have Genevieve dismiss her familiar because Orion just kept bringing her stuff, and he actually got her a death flower. I've never seen one in my game before. A spooky yet elegant blossom. Roses just don't cut it for the Grim Reaper. Try this flower to calm his qualms and get out of a deadly situation. That's actually quite interesting because I feel like Genevieve, she's going to, she's getting kind of in danger in a way since she's getting cursed and all. And yesterday Astrid kept on going and experimenting with the cauldron, and she found a couple potions actually, as you can see. Death flower, salmon, dragon fruit. I think this is from a mod. From Little Miss Sam. I will try to remember and leave a link to this in the video's description. We got a koi as well, and so Astrid discovered a alluring aura potion and the curse cleansing potion, which was actually the first one she discovered, and then she continued experimenting just for a couple minutes, and then she found out the alluring aura. But I thought it was quite fitting for her to figure out how to do the curse cleansing potion. Let's see. Let's open the spell book. So she now knows 7 potions out of 15. So she knows the alluring aura. We need a spotted dirt frog. Heart frog, sorry. The spotted frog are actually quite popular within the... Oh, we need an angelfish. We have one. Although we don't have citron. I think this is a stone. But yeah, the spotted frogs apparently are quite popular within the spellcaster's world. But yeah, we do have an angelfish. It's right there in Genevieve's inventory. Orion actually got it for her. But yeah, so as usual, Astrid is sad. You know, it's every morning she's quite sad. So let's go and talk about potion mishaps. And let's say that she's going to tell her that she discovered the curse cleansing potion. And that's when she's going to tell her about curses and what it is. And maybe Genevieve will realize pretty soon that she's actually cursed. And that she won't be able to win any duels anytime soon if she doesn't get this, if she doesn't clean this curse out of her, basically. But I don't think she's going to tell Astrid right away. What does Astrid needs to do actually for her career? She needs to research a plant. We can maybe search for that later. In the meantime, I'd like for you maybe to teach magic, Screwbaroo, offer magical training. They're going to do this under the rain, but that's fine. Genevieve is just not in a good mood. I'm sure she's very frustrated that she's never winning any duels. And now she's realizing that maybe she might be cursed. I've never had this one. I had once one of my sim get a curse because all of the spells that they were casting kept messing up. Like they were always starting fires when they were trying to clean something, or they were putting puddles everywhere when they were trying to clean something else. And they got another curse. I don't remember how it's called, but that was the only curse that I got. All of the cats feel awful. What's going on? Oh, it's because this is disgusting. We need to do this Screwbaroo. Oh, she's scolded. Okay, well, it's apparently not a good time to do some training. Let's go here, let's get some leftovers, and you know what, let's go ahead and study the magical tome. I don't really know what you can find with this tome. Astrid will need to go back to the bar as well to sell some of her potions, probably also some of those treasure maps and stuff. Let's see if she can actually make the curse cleansing potion. No, she can't. What is she missing? The angelfish and the citron. Alright, so I think we can order the citron online, or can we dig it up from here? Okay, let's go here. Oh, she's far too uncomfortable. Okay, she must feel better now. Let's go and dig, and let's try to find a spotted frog. Whatever kind of spotted frog, I'm fine with it. Oh, also, she needed to research a plant. Let's go and research... Did you research the mandrake? Oh, she just fell! It's been such a long time since I've seen a sim fall in a puddle like this. But I'd like to check if she's already looked for the mandrake and the valerian root. Yes, she did. Okay. Well, you know what? She can maybe try to look at a bit more. Let's go and research. Baconite. Yeah, I wonder if we can order the citron online. Oh, she found a spotted leaf frog. There's so many different kinds of spotted frogs. Oh, she could also blog about gardening tips. I think this could be fun. And yes, tomorrow it's Harvest Fest. And I think Genevieve will be going back home. Later this afternoon, though. Let's go order... Purchase crystals. Citron, there you go. Let's go and order this one. And so now all we're missing is just the angelfish, but Genevieve will have to give it to her aunt so that Astrid can help her to get cleansed from this curse. But yeah, as soon as she's done reading this tome, I think I'm going to have her travel back to her parents' house. This way she'll be able to spend Harvest Fest with them, and we'll be able to see them a little bit more because I've only been talking about them. I've never really showed them to you. Astrid, though, will stay here. She doesn't really feel that comfortable going back to see her sister and explain to her why she hasn't really talked to them in years, or talked to them, really saw them, you know, in person in years, because she's been chatting with them, of course, but she doesn't call them. She just sends them postcards, and that's it. So she doesn't want to have to explain herself to anyone. But I wonder if Genevieve will get into any kind of mischief while she's back at her parents' house. But she's just going to stay for Harvest Fest. But then she's of course going to come back here because she as far as I'm concerned now, at least, she still wants to pretend that she's going to university and that she's studying. So she will have to think about all of the lies that she's going to tell to her parents while she's on her way over there. I don't really know what this tome does, because she's not really a low-ranked spellcaster at all. I mean, she's in the middle. She's not really a low-ranked spellcaster. What are you doing, Crystal? Like to about scratching. Look at that, she's being yelled at and she continues. It's actually quite relaxing to hear the rain in the background while you're inside the house. I really love seasons in The Sims 4. They've done an amazing job with the seasons in this game. Really feels cozy to be inside and to listen to the rain while your Sims are reading books and experimenting. It's really, really calming. Alright, so I don't really know what this tome does. I think she finished reading it, but it didn't really do anything for her. Oh well. What I'm gonna do is just have Astrid continue experimenting a bit more on the cauldron, and I'm also going to take care of their needs and everything. And I'm going to end this part here. So next time we'll be celebrating Harvest Fest with Genevieve and her family, and hopefully things will be going well. Hopefully her mom is not going to figure out that Genevieve has been lying for the past few months. And hopefully Genevieve will not get into any kind of trouble, and, you know, hopefully everything will be fine and okay with her and her family. But yeah, thank you very much guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye everyone! Oh, actually it's her brother, Anthony Morrison. He's wondering if she wants to go over to his house and hang out. Yeah, she'll be coming over pretty soon. He's quite excited. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye everyone!